Welcome back to the Trail with Mushy, the Cowboy Cook. Today we're going to make sloppy joes. Now traditionally use the seasoning pack and a can of tomato paste. Well, I found another recipe. We're going to try it. Like I said, we're going to give it a try and see what that tastes like. I always loved sloppy joes growing up, but I've always wanted to make it from scratch. So here's a recipe I came across, and we're going to give it a try. Let's get into the video. Alright, for this sloppy joes, I cooked a pound of ground beef. I'm using my great frying pan I got from James Townsend and Son. They have a YouTube channel. They've got a company where they make reproduction clothing and equipment from the late 1700s. They even republish some old cookbooks from back then, and they cook some of those recipes. In fact, eventually I will get some of those cookbooks and try out some of those recipes. Real interesting channel and interesting company. I've got another piece of equipment that I will be introducing on the channel that I got from them. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on with this sloppy joe. Now, a little nervous when I first saw this recipe, just because from what I'm used to using that seasoning packet in the pack of tomato paste. But I'm going to give it a try. I've always been willing to go out on a limb and give a new recipe a try and see what I think about it. So you need a pound of ground beef cooked, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon, let me go and put that in. I'll go and mix that in while I'm talking. You need 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and then you need a teaspoon of salt. I've got that in here. And then you need a half a teaspoon of chili powder. There's the half. One thing with when you're cooking, try something new. I know I've said before, after I got out of college, I really started challenging myself. Even though I was in an apartment, I would challenge myself to cook a meal, cooking something on the grill, something inside in the oven, maybe the stove top, and time myself out to where everything is ready at the same time, and if it's supposed to be cold, it's cold. If it's supposed to be hot, it's hot. So then you add, back to this, 1.5 cups of tomato juice. And then all you're going to do is simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes. The biggest thing I was kind of nervous about was this brown sugar. So we'll come back. I'll show you as it's cooking, but we'll come back in 15 to 20 minutes and see how it looks and give it a taste. Looking like sloppy joes, so Smells good too. Still got about another 10 minutes or so, and we'll be right back and give it a try. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. There you can see, thickened up. Got me a toasted bun here. Put in the description what you like on your Sloppy Joe sandwich. Personally, I just like mustard. Once in a while, some cheese. Let me just give that a try. This a try without any bread. I can hang with that. Very good. Like I said, when I first saw the recipe, I was not sure at all. But as it started coming together, it was looking like Sloppy Joe's, and it thickened up. I kind of figured it would with that little bit of flour in it. Very good. Winner, winner. And this is another one of those dishes, just like soups and stews and meatloaf and stuff, that it really gets better the next day or two, because the flavors are able to, meld and get all comfortable with one another. I can see myself having it for breakfast in the morning, because where I work, I get up at I leave here about 4:30 in the morning, so I'm an early morning riser. I've always been an early morning person. You just might catch me eating me a Sloppy Joe sandwich at 4 o'clock in the morning. Give it a try. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video on the scratch-made Sloppy Joes. Like I said, it came in as a surprise to me, but it turned out great. I had my doubts, but I know, because I've been cooking for a long time and have never been afraid to try something new. It may sound weird or sound odd. Give it a try, and 99.9% of the time it'll come out great. So give it a try. Remember my Amazon link down in the description. I appreciate any support you give me through that link. I'm looking forward to a big 2023 out on the trail. We're going to be doing more shows than what we did this past year. We're going to do some things with some getting more into the rodeo end of it with Mosey and myself. But I'll talk to you as we are going down the trail and give you dates and locations as where we're going to be. Come out and join us then. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you come to the channel, watch a number of videos, you might as well hit the subscription button. You might as well share it. You might as well like it. And of course, might as well ring that bell and Mushy the Cowboy Cook. We'll see you down the trail.